Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another Armored Core reaction. I'm pretty sure I've listened to Armored Core before. Part of me wants to believe I have, but also it's probably been so long. Who knows how long ago it was? 2 years maybe at that point? But anyway, this is Mechanized Memories as requested by Arathane and my executive producer Q, and that's really all I've got to go on for this one. It's an Armored Core song. I'm expecting the kind of usual fare you get out of, like, mech stuff, which is usually pretty cinematic. So maybe we'll hear some of that, but I won't know if I won't start. So let's go! Ooh. Start with some chiptune vibes. Why is it so chiptune? What? Okay, I was completely wrong on what this was gonna sound like. I guess it's been so long since I've heard anything from this series that I've just been swamped by other memories taking it over. Why is it so bouncy? Like, there should be no reason why this is so fun. Why is it fun? I was expecting something cinematic. I can't even tell you what it sounds like. I don't even think it sounds like anything I've heard recently. It's just such a weird blend of things. The chiptune's really throwing me off in a good way. Like, what? I shouldn't be this hyped. I guess I had all of the wrong ideas about this series. I am flabbergasted. This is so far from what I thought it would be. I'm at a loss for words. I just have to dance. Ooh. Switch up to a 4 on the floor there. I mean, it's all been 4, but having the kick drum just rocking. It's a nice change up. I'm so confused. But I can't help it. I'm just grooving out here. My entire perception of what this series is shattered into a million pieces. don't even know where to begin reforming what I thought this game was like. What is this? It's not done yet. We're going in for another refrain. I'm so confused. I really am. But I can't help myself. Ooh, little tom work. Have some fun. Sit on that note whole time. Jesus Christ. How could I have been so wrong? I really thought I knew. I really did. That was so good, but like in the exact opposite direction of where I thought that this series got its musical influence. I really, really, truly believed that this was like a cinematic sort of game. That everything in this game was going to have kind of the same general vibe as stuff like Ace Combat, maybe, where it's just very cinematic and heavy with that energy. But this isn't that at all. It's like rock mixed with chiptune. There's synth stuff in there. It's just kind of dancing around everything in that space. I love that, though. I like that it was this kind of like poppy sound that I really didn't think would be in this game for a game that I know like Armored Core is at very least a mecha game. I think that's what really screwed with me because I'm so used to that like cinematic, like orchestral sound being so synonymous with like this mecha series. It's all I've ever heard in mecha stuff, except for like rock and metal, which this did have a little bit of that rockish, I don't know if I'd call it metal in there, but it definitely had like that blend of rock and chiptune. That's really cool. It's just not at all what I thought it would be as far as the tone. And even the song itself, I was expecting something a lot more generally epic, even just in sound. Even if it wasn't orchestral, I was expecting something that just had a little bit more beef to it. But this was dancey, it was light, it was more fun than it was intimidating or intense. And that's just not at all my perception of this game. And now I am scared because I don't know where I got that misconception. I'm fairly certain it's just because I'm so used to other mecha media having that. And this might have it too. This might just be one of those outliers in the overall OST. So like maybe that's the case here, but it's just interesting to hear. I think that's really it for me. I don't have much to say on this one just because I am so damn flabbergasted. I am shook so much by my own hubris, thinking I knew better and that I had an idea. And I've been proven so wrong so many times in my time on this channel. And I keep thinking that I'm starting to get it. And I said it with my whole chest that this was going to be like an orchestral thing, something that was going to be very epic and cinematic, and it's not. So they got me, I guess. I don't know if I would count that as a gotcha moment on me, but like it feels like it. I feel like I was just bamboozled. I don't know how else to process this. But it was a really fun song. I think that it was really cool having that like second wave there at the end of like the synths coming in and then just, you know, not using the voice anymore and bringing you back through one more refrain just to kind of be like, oh, we're not done, don't hold on. You know, it's a little bit more silly, I guess, is the way that I'm perceiving this. It has more of a lighthearted energy than I really expected. And a lot of that is probably due to the chiptune in here because that tends to be synonymous with that like lighthearted, bouncy sort of sound. There's a lot of that in old video games, of course, so you just kind of perceive that as that feeling. But then also the rock stuff in here, the vocals and everything almost sounded a little bit like Hiroyuki Sawano's stuff at one point. Like he had this time where he used voices kind of like that as like accents in the middle of work. It kind of felt more like an instrument layer than a vocal layer. It wasn't quite on top. It was just kind of nestled in with all the other instruments and in the overall mix. So yeah, it was just kind of weird. I am confused still, but I like it when that happens too, because it allows me to like broaden my perspective and again solidifies how little I know, and I need to stop, like I need to check my own hubris because I am wrong every single time I try to think, I know what's going to happen. And this is definitely one of the most like personally impactful examples of that, at least in recent memory. So I think that's really all I got to say on this one. It was a fun song, but it confused me so much. I don't know if I could even think about things to talk about as far as technical stuff goes. So I'll let you all go here. Thank you all so very much for watching. Thank you, Arathane, for putting this into the queue. And if, like Arathane, you want to guarantee a request out of me, you can go to my Patreon or my YouTube members. I have tiers that will force me to listen to whatever you got. I don't care how epic it is, how funny it is, how good, how bad, doesn't really matter to me. That's why it's a guaranteed request. But otherwise, if you just like this video and you want to follow me and support me for more stuff in the future, you know how to do all that, and I will see you all in the next video. Goodbye!